Welcome to another episode of Crofts Cooking with Coles. Today we're doing the humble burger. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please follow the link and subscribe, and you'll get included in notifications to all my videos. On today's lesson, yes, the humble burger. So I will be showing you how I make up my patties and how I set up the barbecue ready to do burgers. It's a nice, easy one, this one, and yeah, I'll show you what I do. Okay, so I've got 600 grams of beef mince. So I'm just going to pop that in here. I've got about 200 grams of bacon, just chopped. A couple eggs. A bit of salt, pepper. So yeah, a bit of beef rub here. And about 200 grams or so of breadcrumbs as well. You can always add more if you need it, if it's too wet. And then, yeah, we're just going to mix that all up together with a wooden spoon. And then we're going to make our beef patties. Should be starting to come together nicely. It's a little bit wet. Okay, and when it's all clumping together, it's just about right to start forming the patties. And then with the patties, I find it's better to have a bit of water here because it's easier to mold the patties with your hands slightly damp. And then, yeah, we're just going to take about a spoonful for each patty. I'm aiming to make about 4.5 to 5 here. Now your patties are going to end up wanting to shrink into a ball. So it's better to make your patties fatter and wider than you expect them to be in your bun. So if your bun is so big, you want the patty to be a little bit wider and fatter than that, with the expectation that these are going to shrink in the cooking process. In addition, the other tip I've got for you is to make an indentation or to squeeze it in the middle because it's going to end up shrinking and wanting to go into a ball. So the best thing to do is counteract that, is to start off by pushing with your thumb, making a little hole in the middle of each of your patties. Just getting the barbecue prepped. So today I'm using the charcoal today, not the briquettes. The charcoal I find you can get a nice hotter temperature with, so that's why I'm going with them. So I've just got my firelighters under there, waiting for them to catch light, and the flames are licking through the top. The only bits of equipment is spatula thing and a brush and a little bit of oil. I'll put my grill on the top, coals underneath. I'll do direct heat cooking today, and just try not to burn the meat. That's the one goal with burgers, is you want it to be cooked through but not burnt on the outside. So I'll keep an eye on it. What I might do is I might try and put the coals on a gradient, so more coals on one side and slightly less on the other, so that will give me a temperature range to cook the meat on. So if I find it's too hot on the high end, I can just move the meats over a little bit so that they're not cooking too quickly. Okay. Okay, so the coals are glowing hot now. I'm just cleaning the grill and I'm going to put some wood chips in there just to add in a bit more smoke, a bit more flavour. So you might want to use some oil and a brush just to stop the grill being too sticky. So what we can do is predominantly start it off on direct over the coals, but if we want to cook the middle and we're worried about it cooking too quickly on the outside, you can always close the lid and do some indirect cooking just as easily. Close the lid for a little bit just to cook, make sure they're cooked in the middle a little bit more. And then what I'll also do is put some cheese on each one, grated cheese on each one. Put the lid on and then you'll get that nice melted cheese on the burger too. So I'm just going to leave the vents open and over the coals. I'll leave it just a few minutes, just cook in the middle of the meat, and then I'll put some cheese on it, and done. Look again. Okay. Close the vents, top and bottom. Fire secure. Barbecue. Lovely burgers, tasty.